Welcome back to Master Talk. We got our special guest in here today. Bishop. Bishop Steele. Grantland Steele. And we just gonna keep it around the room today. We got Mondo in the building.
Mondo count.
We got Homicide in the building. You know what we gotta do for them.
Homicide in them motherfuckers.
Yes, sir. We got MXV in the building. Man, where your drop go?
Hey, we ain't got the MXV.
MXV, he billing that bitch.
We got T. Johnson in the building.
Yes, sir. What up?
We got Lamont Hendricks in the building.
Yeah, sensational.
We got a special guest too. Another special guest. We got G Wisdom in the building. Wait.
Yeah, we fucked up.
And we got behind the camera Rex Jr. in this thing.
Big Rex.
And we got your host, Master E.
Yes, sir.
I'm here with you today.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna get into Grantland Steele today. He recently just dropped a single on Apple Music called So Many Colors, and I'm gonna give y'all a little listen to it real quick.
One last time and that's it. Our words I seem to regret. He forgives, but these are the moments. I'm not proud of myself, but he's not through with me yet. Because he is. And maybe I'm broken, but I'll still hold on. So many others only see obstacles, but I'll never wonder. 'Cause when I hold on, that's when I discover that nothing's impossible. 'Cause you wrap me in your coat and I'll still hold on. So many others only see obstacles, but I'll never wonder. 'Cause when I hold on, that's when I discover that nothing's impossible. 'Cause you wrap me in your coat of so many colors.
All right, that's So Many Colors by Grantland Steele, and since we got him here today, we're gonna ask him, like, what inspired you to write this song? Like, what introduced you to your music?
What introduced me to my music was really, growing up, I always knew I could sing. I always knew I could, do music or whatever, but this particular song, really, I was reading in Genesis, where it talks about, the coat of many colors with Isaiah, and you have in the Bible it talks about different colors. How the father wrapped his arm. The coat of many colors was wrapped around his son. The coat of many colors represents the favor of God. The protection of God and stuff like that. So I was writing this song, just reading, and I really, as I was journeying through life, for real, I thought about how many times, how we made mistakes, we've done things we weren't supposed to do. But, God still protected us. You know what I'm saying? He still loved us. In spite of our mess, he still cared about us. And so this song was really just birthed out of, just really basically saying, God, I appreciate you. I thank you. You know what I'm saying? Even though I make mistakes, you wrap me in your coat of many colors. You wrap me in your arms. And so that's where that song really birthed from, really just how God has given me grace, favor, and, just kept me all my life, for real.
Okay. So did everybody listen to the song?
Yeah. Hey, I was one of the lucky individuals. A few others in here, but hey, I was at the single release. Not too long.
The real ones were in the house.
But I can't even lie, bro. Like, it's been a minute since I really listened to some gospel. Like, it's been a while, like, since, like, Kirk Franklin Stomp, like, that long. You know what I'm talking about? It's been a minute, bro. But, like, listening to that song, and if I'm being transparent, bro, like, listening to, like, local people, you kind of listen to it with, like, a skewed vision. Yeah. Like, you expect it to sound like some local music. Yeah. But when I listen to that, bro, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, it really felt like I was listening to something like. This is upper echelon. Like, if anybody take the time to listen to that song, bro, like it really took me to a place that I ain't been since, Kirk Franklin. And I ain't told you that yet.
You haven't.
I haven't told you that yet. But I'm telling you, bro, like just listening to that song, I went into it like preparing to like be like, okay, this is another local person. I'm gonna support it because you my guy. Right. But like really listening to that song, bro, like that is something. Like if that came out and that was an artist I've never heard before, that's something that I'll put in rotation, bro. Like real talk. And that's major. I really, appreciate you sharing that with us and inviting us, to the single release and just keep going, bro.
I appreciate it. That was the whole point, and doing this song because I didn't want it to be some regular, like some just whatever they gonna play it and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to make sure it was gonna grab people with the beat of it. I want to make sure it's gonna grab because most people like, okay, I ain't gonna listen to the lyrics. That beat is what's gonna get you. So I get that whole point. So that means a lot, 100%. I appreciate that for real.
Hey, let me say something right quick. Yeah. Cause me and you've been rocking since way back. You know what I'm saying?
3 wheels.
Hey, I remember the time. Hey, on me, I remember the time this dude he didn't even want to sing in front of people. Yeah. That's what's so crazy. And for me to see you come out of your shell and be vulnerable and share yourself with people and spread that love and that gospel, and to spread the word of God. It really is. It's moving for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I ever told you this, but you inspired me, bro. And I mean that in the most sincere way, because you inspired me to be better. You inspired me to get in touch with. I mean, I know God, I know Jesus is my Savior, but you inspire me to
go deeper.
Thank you. Like, go deeper. You inspire me to share that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say you planted that seed, but you helped me, how can I say this? You helped me recognize what has already been instilled within me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got that.
You helped me rediscover that. And I just want to say thank you, man. And for us to be there last night and to be a part of your single release, not many people were there, and you invited us. That means a lot, bro. And I would say you saying you're my brother. We all brothers in here, but you know what I'm saying. Me and you've been rocking since when? So for me to be a part of that moment with you and share that moment with you for your first single, your first release, I'm saying, bro, like you my boy. I got love for you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. I ain't ashamed to say that. And anything I can do to promote that, y'all make sure y'all go cop that single.
Yes, sir.
It's out there on Apple. What's the album?
Everywhere.
iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify. Y'all make sure y'all go cop that. Everywhere. Hey, it's a banger for real.
It is.
I gotta say, future down the line, we definitely gotta make.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we got 2 hit makers in the back corner over there, man. Y'all need the link.
I got a testimony, bro.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear
I need y'all to pray for me, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
More of you, you know what I'm saying? So, I was about, 18, you know what I'm saying? Went with this chick, she got saved, baptized, you know what I'm saying? After the baptism or whatever, man, we was driving, and long story short, I slayed her right after she got baptized. So y'all just pray for me. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, I did not see you going there.
Am I supposed to?
Hey, this is master talk. This is master talk.
Feel like the devil, bro. But I didn't care though.
If we doing that, never mind.
Yo.
Hey, but that's master talk.
That's master talk.
I thought he was gonna say something about he got saved after.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
Whatever, we praying for you.
I know.
We definitely gonna pray, Bishop. Hey, right after the episode,
yes, Lord.
we gonna pray for Jalen, man.
I'm not judging you.
No, but for sure. Like I said, in all seriousness, bro, we want.
Oh my God.
Hey, in all seriousness, bro, we want to give you your flowers.
Yeah.
We want to make sure you're appreciated.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And for you to come in. And not that we didn't know the word of God, but you help us rediscover that, if that makes sense.
This is the point that I always, like we were talking about earlier, man, like it's important who you have in your circle. And to touch on what you said something about it was there, but everybody, like each and every person in here, has a gift or something that's inside of them. You know what
Sure,
I'm saying?
for sure.
And it's about who stirs the gift in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm connected with G Wizzle, he's going to bring out of me what I didn't know was in me. You understand? Because I'm connected to him. So it's like vice versa, you and Lamont. You feel me? What's in Lamont may not be in you, but you know what's in Lamont. So you're going to stir something in him to pull that gift out of him. So it's important. Like, connection is so important. And, like, I mean, that's just how it is. I mean, I feel like that's a good point you made. For you knew it was in you, but it was about how you connected, who you connected with. That
sure.
brought that out of you.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the process in making Coat of Many Colors,
Yeah.
all right? So how long, I want to know, how long did that process take? Like, was this something that, you know what I'm saying, that just came to you? Or is this something, like you knew that you wanted to make a single and you was like, okay, well, I want to make a single and I got to figure out how to do that? Or is it just something you woke up one day and was like, man, this is on me and it just came out? Like, what was the process? That's what I'm asking.
So, just so happened, March 26th was 2 years, and I didn't realize it until my producer shared the video when we was in the studio for the first time 2 years ago. And I just so happened to choose the date to release it on 26th 2 years ago. So it's been 2 years since I started because I was either dealing with life, I was in the studio, and the crazy thing, I've been in the studio editing stuff and re-recording stuff, and I'm like, because it wasn't like, okay, it's not what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had it done, but then we went back, deleted everything, and started again because it was not what I wanted. It wasn't excellence. But I feel like how this came out was because I had to go through certain things. And it's like when you're dealing with something in life and you have a passion about something, I can't really have a passion about it if I haven't dealt with it. Mm-hmm. So in that moment, I felt like, okay, in a season of my life, when I stopped singing, when I stopped doing stuff, I felt like I lost the favor of God on my life. I lost all kind of stuff. And the Lord had to remind me. When he reminded me for real, when he reminded me, hey, I got you. I'm going to wrap you in my arms. I'm going to cover you with my coat of many colors, which represents grace and favor. When I went through that, then I was able to put it in the song and finish it strong. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why, like, I'm excited and blessed that y'all were blessed by it, because I had to go through a process in order for it to be excellence, and for it to reach you, it had to first hit me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And so
I really think that's the basis of good music. I feel like, I mean, if you think about like all the music like back in the day, the soul music, the music that touched us, like I feel like the people put that together because they went through that. Like it's not it's no fabrication, it's real, and you can hear that, and that's why it's timeless, and that's why Coat of Many Colors is gonna be. I'm telling you, it's in rotation for me. Like I'm telling you, I don't listen to gospel music, Grant. But hey, you got me, bro.
But like I said, like, let me speak on that, because it's not just because we rock with you.
Right.
That is a great song, bro. For real. Like, you can just come out with that, and people who never heard you or don't know you from Adam, they can relate to that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what, like he said, great music is relatability. Something I can gravitate to. I can pull one thing out of your song, and I can apply that to my life.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, we all, like I said it earlier. Whether you know it or not, it's certain stuff that you do, way that you carry yourself, that reflects on us, and hopefully we reflect on you in some way, shape, or form. Where you influence us, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I just want to personally give you your flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it's your first single, or not, but hey, my man got many more to come.
Hey, what he say?
The beginning.
What he say in the song though? He said, "I'm not proud of myself, but he ain't through with me yet. He ain't through me yet. Look, hey, and what he was just talking about, bro, that stuck, bro, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like we all fall short. You know what I'm saying? Every single day we fall short.
We human.
Exactly. We human. But at the end of the day, bro, like. As much bad that goes on in my life is that much more good. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming from a good place. And, you know, like, I ain't got to sit here and talk about my religious views or whatever. But, I mean, I definitely, like, that line for sure stuck out of me. Like, the first time I heard it, I was like, oh, yeah.
I was about to say the same thing. Like, the first verse, it says, first verse, I'm not proud of myself, but he's not through with me yet. And then before that, it talks about how, like, I'll even go back what he said jokingly. You know what I'm saying? But these are the moments.
We might need to leave what he said in the past.
But you know what I'm saying? Like these are the moments. I'm not proud of myself, but he's not through me yet. But I'll still hold on. You know, when so many others, you know, have only seen obstacles, I'll never wonder. You know, it's just crazy. Like, we make mistakes, we fall down. But I'll never serve a God that leaves me when I'm down.
Can I piggyback on that?
Go.
I've always been taught by my dad, shout out to Pops. I don't even want to get religious, but
Right.
my dad always taught me, and I can speak for you, you've never came within us in this friend group and passed judgment. You never tried to throw God on us. You never tried to throw judgment on us. You never tried to pass like y'all need to do this, that, and the third.
Right.
You've never done that, and and I've always been taught. My dad always taught me that church should be like a hospital.
Yes.
He always taught me that, and he said it should be more for the sick. If you are living in sin and you're doing that, they should welcome you in to get well. They should welcome you in to be saved. They should welcome you in to know God. You know Jesus as your Savior. And I want to thank you for that, because without you knowing it, you are here blending with us. And not saying by no means are we bad people.
Right. Never.
I'm just saying this man ministers to us without even knowing it, without opening his Bible.
If you living like that, it's gonna rub.
Right.
Yeah, the God
it reflects.
in him.
Thank you. It shows without him even. It goes without saying. This man don't have to get up here and preach to us. He don't have to open the Bible and read scripture. We see it. We feel the God within him. We see Jesus Christ living. You know what I'm saying? The Holy Spirit is within this man. I like I said, I don't mean to get worked up right now, but I'm being serious right now. This man has it within him, and it reflects. Like, when this man is around, you just feel something different. The Holy Spirit lives within this man, and it reflects on us. When he is around, we are better people. It makes us better. And like to go back to the story, my dad's always taught me, church should be for the sick. You go there to get well. You go there to get the gospel. You go there go there to get Christ in your life. You go there to be saved, so that you can be able to go to heaven, so that you can be able to be saved. And I just want to thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
Seriously.
It's all love.
And I want to transition off that and ask you what was that moment that you found your spirituality? Like when was that moment?
I tell you, I should have shared this last night, but when I was 7 years old, y'all know a pastor by the name Bishop Jakes, Bishop T.D. Jakes. I know y'all mom and daddy listen to them. So check it. So when I was younger, Bishop Jakes, I used to listen to him all the time. Nothing but worship music or sermons I'm listening to when I was growing up as a kid, because my mom's a pastor. So I always listened to that. But when I knew I really was called to like either ministry or just live a different lifestyle, is when I was listening to him. And when I was a kid, my mother told me that it was a saying that I had, devil, I'm drawing the line, it stops right here. And I used to preach outside in the rain until I got hoarse. I used to sing in the rain until I got hoarse. But the moment that I really like locked in, where I was like, okay, this is it, no turning back, I would listen to Kirk Franklin on 12th Avenue in my mother's house. I can't remember what song it was, but I legit just like felt the presence of God. And then that's when I really was like, okay, this is it. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked in. And then, obviously as life goes on, you make mistakes or whatever, and then you fall. But, I mean, one thing about God, like, he'll never leave you. You know what I'm saying?
It makes you human, though.
Exactly. But then, like, so I would say when I was young, around 8 years old, and then, when you rededicate your life when you get older, because, it's a process. You got to grow this thing. Salvation is a process. Ain't nobody, if somebody tell you they got saved and then they don't never need to rededicate their life, they're lying to you. You understand? So, because we make mistakes, we fall. But then the moment that I really was like, okay, I'm done. Y'all know how I was in high school and middle school, all that stuff.
Shiesty.
But like I was at a camp, man. I was at a youth camp, and I was just like legit. I was just sold out. I was done with the foolishness. I was done with being crazy, bad, cussing out folks. I was done with all that. You know what I'm saying? And so I would say borderline middle school going into high school is when I really like transitioned to fullness, like doing ministry and stuff like that. So I knew I always had a calling to it, But like anything, people run from because they don't want to change behavior. You know what I'm saying? When I made a decision that I would stop running, you know what I'm saying? That's when I really committed my life to God, you know, so.
I can relate.
Seen both sides of it, you know, you've seen the, you know, the rough side of it.
Yeah.
You know, you've seen the brighter side with
For
God.
sure.
So, yeah, I know exactly.
Like, even now, I know who I can be. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm still, like, just hesitant. You know what I'm saying? I'd be procrastinating, all that. You know what I'm saying? So I can feel that, for sure.
One thing about it, like, you will, when this relationship with the Lord, you're not going to be able to outrun it. You can run all day long, you're going to get tired.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But when you make the decision that you understand that regardless of my flaws, my mistakes, and I'll continue to have flaws and mistakes, that He'll still love you in spite of your mess. It's like, why would I not serve a God that loves me even in my sin? You know what I'm saying? Like, the Bible even talks about, and I know we ain't making this whole spiritual thing,
come on now.
the Bible talks about, you know, while we were yet sinners, Christ died. So it's like, if He knew I was a sinner, but He still sent His Son to die, why would I not serve a God that said, you know what, He gonna make mistakes, but I'm gonna still send my Son to cover him? You know what I'm saying? I still see my blood, because He don't see your sin, He sees his Son's blood. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point that you got to make and understand, that I'm not going to allow myself to continue to do wrong and not turn and in fear that He won't forgive me, when His word already says, hey, listen, if you confess it, I'll forgive it. And the only way it won't be forgiven if it's not confessed.
That's deep. Yes, and that's why I say I don't understand, like, not that I don't understand, like, why folks are, like, don't believe in God and stuff like that,
Right.
but, like, there's no downside to believing in God. Like, there's no downside to it. Like, why wouldn't I believe in it?
Right.
Like, it ain't nothing but upside. Shit, everlasting life. Like, who wouldn't want that?
You look at the pros. There's no cons.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no
You look
cons
the
at all.
Pros of God, like, okay, there's life and life more abundantly. He gives you a future and a hope.
Exactly.
He calls you to prosper. He wants you to be in good health. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to be, you know, He wants you to have money. He wants you to be broke. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't serve a God that didn't want me to prosper. I wouldn't serve a God that, you know, that wouldn't cover me when I make mistakes. I'm not gonna serve a God that gets tired, Buddha. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't mean to interrupt. I feel like
shots of nobody that, you know.
No. But let me say this. I feel like that's why your voice is so powerful, bro. And I mean, like, you are so, you could be. I'm not saying that you already not. Your voice alone could carry a generation because you're so relatable.
Yeah, man.
We've seen you. No, I'm for real. We've seen you go through those trials and tribulations. So we know it's not a front. Yeah. You don't have to get up there and do this song and dance. You don't have to do that. What you are saying is 100% authentic. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, we got another member on cast today that grew up in the church. That grew up in the church, you know what I'm saying? Pastor Willard Senior definitely instilled the gospel in my guy, G Wizzle Jr.
Hey, I'm Wizzle, folks.
Hey man. We wanna hear tell us about, you know, kinda how you came up. Yeah. Kind of how you came up, you know, in the church and your background and how that influenced your life.
Well, man, you know, I got saved in 1998.
Hold on. How old were you in 98?
I was what?
8.
Nah, you crazy. Not about 6. But
Hey, hold on, bro. Right, you were 6 in 98. I hope not.
I'll play with you.
No, you would.
But no, man. Growing up in the church, man, you know, it was a blessing. You know, for one, you know, my dad, he's a pastor, and man, a great man of God. You know, shout out to Pops.
Shout out.
But man, it's a blessing, like, you know, growing up in the church, man, because he taught me a whole lot, man. Like, growing up, I didn't see the bad side of him. You know what I'm saying? It was always the good side. Yeah. So I really didn't know his background, you know what I'm saying, being younger. But man, he taught me, you know, how to become a better man, but also learning the word of God, man. You know, like, I'm sure everybody, believe in Christ or whatever you believe in. But man, he brought the best out of me, man. Like teaching me different things about Christ, man. My pop's been pastoring since '07. So he's been around for a long time, and everybody's saying that I'm gonna take his place, but I don't see it. I just don't see it because.
Pastor Wilson?
Nah, see that. Not Pastor Wilson,
Bro, that's
man.
what the kids need, man. They need Pastor Wilson.
I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I mean, that's a big step, man. That's a big step. I mean, you got to make sure you ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I know I'm not ready to take on that role, so I'm not even gonna lie to you about that, man. But if it happens, it happens. But I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't see it happening anytime soon, man.
But let me ask you this: do you not feel that your voice, and your connections, or whatnot, cannot call other people to Christ?
Yeah. I mean, I got a lot of friends. You know what I'm saying? There's believers. They say they believers, but you really just gotta fill out people, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing, really, for real.
Now tell me this: what other ventures you be getting into, Pastor Wilson? What else you do, man? Let them know.
Well, man, I do a lot, man. I ride horses, man. I play football. I'm a musician. So shout out to Grant, though, man, for having me last night playing the drums for him. It was a blessing to get back on the set one last time. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't the last time.
Ain't the last time. Nah, but it's a blessing, man, to be there for my man at his release. And it was a blessing playing for you, man. I really enjoyed myself. I also enjoyed y'all, too, though, man. Y'all, it felt like home last night, man. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was at home with you guys, man.
You look like you had some money in your pocket.
Why you say that?
Just saying, man. I mean, like $1 million last night, man.
I mean, when it's something big like that, Wilson gonna step regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's why he can't be Pastor Wilson yet. He ain't ready to be Pastor Wilson because he's stepping right now.
Let me ask this: can we expect more Grant Steele, Wizzle,
Yes, for sure.
collaborations in the future?
You ain't got to finish it.
Hey,
Yes.
But let me ask you this: can we please get y'all to Homicide, MXB on the?
That's what the city needs.
We need it.
That's what the city needs.
We gonna reach the generation.
We need it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They need to hit that.
Hey, because if y'all don't know, these two in the back, they're not playing.
They not regular.
They got it.
They not regular. Hey, they not gonna pop it, but I'll pop it. Hey, we got 2 platinum producers in the back here. You know what I'm talking about?
Stop playing.
Platinum producers.
Platinum.
From the 2-5, from Decatur, bro.
Stop
You know what I'm
playing.
saying? And they really do this. And just like what I said with Grant, bro, like I'm telling you, usually it be a fixed ear when you listening to local people. You expect, you know what I'm saying, it to be local. Them guys, not local. That guy over there, not local. What's on these drums? Not local. That's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, and as a city, we need to gather around our local talent, man. Especially our talent that's standing above, head and shoulders above the rest. We need to stand around them. Just as much as we, get around these athletes and make sure they make it. We need to make sure these guys make it. The community needs to get behind these people and push them because we have talent here. And we always talking about how Decatur can't do this, Decatur can't do that. But yet you're right. We can't do it unless we are the change. We have to get behind them. You know what I'm saying? Stop shutting people down. We don't shut the athlete down. When they got D1 dreams, we don't shut down the student that make a 32, 33 on the ACT when they want to be a doctor. We get behind them. We give them money. We give them all the resources they need. When people got talent, man, we need to rally around them, gather around them, and push them, man. And
they're doing something positive, man.
Yeah, exactly. Positivity, like that should always be promoted. Should be no questions asked. Anytime anything positive is being put out, it can't do nothing but promote the city. It's just like y'all said with Christianity. Y'all say there's no downside to it. What's the downside to supporting somebody from where you from that's doing something positive? What's the downside?
And hold on, not to interrupt, y'all, man. Talk to him, man. Get y'all rocks off.
Man, you know they ain't gonna do it, man.
They humble, man. They humble, man. So we gotta brag for them.
I'll talk for them.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Look,
Homicide.
I am sitting beside the GOAT. You feel me?
Talk to me.
You know what I'm saying? We started this together, you know.
We did.
Wait, what year?
All of us.
We started on Lamont.
Yeah. Give me my flowers.
I ain't gonna say they was that supportive. Nigga used to be mad, you know.
I did, I was hiding.
Did it anyways, but
They wouldn't let me do the hi-hats.
nah, man, I'm gonna let the GOAT speak first. I'm gonna let the GOAT talk first.
MXV, he billing that bitch.
First off, shout out to God.
Yes, sir.
I say started off with my boy Jay on Lamont laptop.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? 13, 14, something like that. You know, even speaking on something like Grant was speaking on, when I was like, I think, 2016, going through a rough time in music, you know, making music, but nothing was really happening. I was praying every night that something would happen. You know, God, give me a sign, show me this is for me. I kid you not, a week later, I got the first placement with my boy, Ray Sherman album, and went platinum. So, yeah, that's how that happened.
Go talk.
So, yeah, shout out to God, man. Got my boy Jay with me, got the gang with me. Everybody living good, you know. So that's what it is.
Still pushing, bro. You said it all for real.
Homicide.
Y'all got too much talent. Matter of fact, it's too much talent in the city for us to not come together and create something beautiful.
Yeah.
Y'all got too much talent for it not to be something pushing out of this city. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna happen though. It's gonna get there.
But the support got to be there.
It's got to be a unified effort. It's got to be a unified effort. And I think in order for that to happen, like, it's not that people don't see the potential. I think in this city, it's just people don't know how or what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are, and I'm speaking from this because I've been outside of Decatur. Okay, y'all been outside of Decatur. If you see the recipe, until you see the process or until you know what goes into it, you don't really know how to engage in it. Right. It's kind of like, and I relate everything back to sports because I'm a sports guy. All right, it's kind of like when I was coming out of high school and, you know, trying to do the whole college football thing. Well, I've never seen what it takes. Like, I've never, like, doing NCAA clearinghouse stuff, ACTs. I'm not gonna get into all that because we talking about music right now, but like the process of it, like going through step by step of how to get to this place. I think that's Decatur's problem. We haven't had too many people get to that plateau that we need y'all to be at.
See, it depends on how you look at it because you can be doing music to get to that place, but you can also be doing music just to do it because you love it. So it all depends on what you're trying to do with the music.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all are too talented just to do it, just to do it.
Well, and I understand y'all do it because y'all love it, but that's why other people, everybody that has made it, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but I feel like there's a large percentage of people that has made it, they do it because, they do it because they love it. If they didn't love it, they wouldn't put so much time and effort into it. And that's why I feel like we need the resources. Where we from, I feel like where we from, we just don't have the recipe. We don't have nobody who has blown or who has blew up, you know, in that to tell you, hey, bro, this is what it takes. This is what it's gonna be.
The thing is these people rapping now or singing, whatever. I mean, they don't want to listen. That's the number one issue. Me, I didn't, you know, and I'm not saying I'm a humble guy, but I've been around, you know, big artists. And I see how it works. And even if I try to explain that to, you know, a local artist, I tell them what they need to do. I mean, and there's no blueprint to this by all means, but there is a process to it, and a lot of people don't want to stick to that process. So that's part of the big issue.
You never know when it's gonna be the time. I mean, you could stop right now, but tomorrow could have been the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Keep you going. For
and
real.
a lot of people do it for the wrong reasons. Like I say, you gotta have a passion and a love for it.
That's with anything.
Yeah, exactly.
That's with anything.
Or it's gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, anybody doing music or whatever, you know, put your full force behind it and believe in yourself. Number one.
Being humble is overrated too.
It is. Completely. I agree. That's say that again, bro. Say it again, Jay.
Hey, look, I'm humble to a certain extent, but I know who I am.
At all. I am him.
Yeah, you know somebody talk to you like that, you gotta get it to him, cuz. You know somebody talk to you like that, you gotta get it to him. You know you can give it back.
Yeah,
like somebody say you ain't like that, you know
I ain't with being
hey.
humble at all. I will never tell nobody be humble. Don't be humble. You are you, and you the only you gonna ever be. You ain't gonna ever be nobody else. You are you.
I'm humble.
No, don't be humble.
What do you mean?
With my spirituality, I'm humble.
Nobody see you.
Guys can't brag on himself.
Nobody see you when you being humble.
Hold on, what you mean, Mondo?
Man, you gotta be humble, bro, because you are here flying. Whatever the case may be, that shit can be going to ball.
If I
it can be going like that.
If somebody told you can't hoop, what you gonna say?
It's different. That's different.
It's confidence. Though. You got people out here saying.
Yeah, that's confidence.
People saying I can't. Okay, somebody come to me right now, but your beats ain't hard, bro. 5 people, 10 people come to me right now. I know, bro. I know who I am. I know my beats hard. Like I know I'm one of the best.
Though.
But this the thing. I feel like in different avenues, bro, it's different. Like. Okay, I'm gonna be humble. I'm not gonna be humble. I feel like but this is the thing though. I feel like arrogance and confidence is a fine line between the two. Like I'm not gonna sit here and gloat about how great I am. Wait, I take that back. I'm lying. I'm gonna gloat sometimes. It depends on the situation. But like he was saying, bro, if anybody come to me and tell me you can't do this, I don't care if it's rocket science. Ain't nobody about to tell me what I can and can't do. That's just in me. Like that's who I am. When you say being humble, I'm not gonna put my head down and say, no, I can't do it. You gonna have to prove to me, or I'm gonna have to prove to myself that I can't do it.
Another thing.
But like you said, different avenues though, depends what it is.
I just told you rocket science.
Yeah.
I don't know no rocket. I'm not even good at math. But if you tell me I ain't good at it, I'm gonna fight you. You gonna have to show me, or I'm gonna have to show myself that I ain't good at it.
A lot of people that's on right now, I know my beats harder than I know for a fact. It just ain't my time yet. Just simple as that, bro.
Yes, but so why should he have to hang his head because I know the product that I'm putting out.
I got it twisted though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When you being humble don't mean you hang your head.
Hold on, but that's what I'm finna say. I'm finna speak on your point. Your boy said it. Muhammad Ali, the great one.
The greatest ever.
He said if you great at something, they will tell you you're great. But if you are good at something, you would tell them. Like, so meaning, if you're great at something, you ain't got to go around saying, hey, I'm that guy. People going to tell you great.
Facts.
But on the same ticket, I don't believe that you shouldn't promote yourself.
Right.
I don't believe that you shouldn't have confidence within yourself. Because you should, 100%. But it's a way to do it.
But I mean, like what you saying, I kind of agree with. But this is the thing, all right? You say if you great at this was the quote. If you great at something, people gonna tell you. If you good at it, you gonna tell the people.
Ali said that.
But I'm saying that was the quote, and I think that is true to an extent because you ever heard of crabs in a bucket?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where we from, if you great at something, they not gonna tell you. Here, they not gonna tell you. And they gonna tell you not good at it. But that's the thing, I know.
That's a small time
but that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna come to you with the conversation of I'm great. But if you come to me with the conversation that I'm not great, it's a fight that come with
You
it.
can't deny great music. I don't care who you is.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying AJ and Jalen go out and tell people like my beat's this, my beat's that, my beat's this. But if somebody come to AJ and Jalen and say, hey, bro, or you see somebody saying, they really ain't like that. That's when you put that crown on your head and you talk your stuff.
Put me in the studio with any
Exactly,
producer.
talk that.
I promise you, it ain't gonna turn out.
I'm about to go left with it. So, say what you just said again. Like
I'm not saying that you should go out. Like you shouldn't go pick the fight. You shouldn't go tell somebody I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. But if it's brought up in conversation. Like if we sitting here and we talking about football, this I'm using myself for example. We talking about football and y'all say, Lamar, you was alright, but such and such was better than you. Oh, you gonna have to show me that such and such, whoever you say was better, you gonna have to prove that to me. Cause it's a fight that come with that.
So you remember one of them episodes we had? If you telling somebody the truth, it ain't just hating. Like, what if I'm not saying y'all beats ain't that? Like, I'm just saying like, what if it was somebody that they shit wasn't popping, and you tell them, Like, is that like a hating situation, or are you keeping it a buck?
But that's determined by the person. That's self-realization. If I say,
what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying. If we sit here and we play a homicide beat and we play a Metro Boomin beat, if homicide beat better than Metro Boomin, I'm gonna say that.
We biased.
But no, I'm gonna say that because that's my boy. That's my boy. But what I'm saying is, if Jalen beat better than Metro, I'm gonna tell him that. But if Metro is way better than Jalen, I'm like, hey, bro, you wildin'.
No, I know what you were saying though. I swear to God, I know exactly what you're saying. He not saying that it's not. He's saying anytime there's any criticism,
somebody
hated.
Nah.
No, he's not speaking on y'all.
Yeah, I know you now. I'm saying if you can take criticism, you can. I take it every day.
But no, he's speaking on within the city. And Lamont spoke on earlier. Within the city, we can't come together and promote things. It's because of that reason.
We pit each other against each other.
But sometimes, I don't mean to be devil advocate, but sometimes it's just not popping. Sometimes that's not your avenue. That's not your lane. Relax.
It's up to you to know that, though.
But some people can't see it.
You got to be self-aware at the end of the day.
Some people not self-aware.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, when I say don't be humble, I mean, if you have the talent, you know what I'm saying, you know you got the talent, well, carry yourself that way. If you, I mean, bro, come on, bro. People be knowing, bro. It's kind of like with parents when their kids be, like, parents be trying to sell their kids as the hottest. Like, people, they be mad when their kids not starting or their kids not getting no playtime. You know your kids suck. And I mean, I'm saying this on air. I'm saying this on air. And I'm a coach. You know your kid suck. But you sitting here selling them as he the best thing since sliced bread. They should know, bro. When I didn't play, when I was in middle school, I knew I was trash. Hey. And my daddy knew I was trash. My daddy wasn't that parent.
Nah, that's different.
You know it's not, bro.
I feel like I feel like I was good in middle school.
What about
I rode that pine? You can ask my boy Rex back when he ain't back then.
What about when he ain't playing 10th grade?
I had a senior over me that used to, you know what I'm saying, kiss up to the coach, and you know what I'm saying, it's all good. It is what it is.
I was that senior. I definitely did not kiss up to the coach.
No, I just didn't know the defense. I was much more athletic, but I didn't know the defense.
I was gonna say he went on to play D1 football.
And he started over me, so that really means he should have played Division I football.
That's all I'm saying.
I just got one more question. We can move on. What is the definition? What is the real meaning of being humble then? Because we said all.
I don't believe in being humble.
Listen,
I don't believe.
Listen.
Listen to you, man.
Being humble, I'm not gonna go out my way to try to make you feel inferior about my talents. Like if I'm good at, just say at writing songs, writing music, I'm not finna be over here. Man, I can write a song better than you or whatnot. But if you come at me,
tell them.
Yeah, I can talk to you about it. Like let's get into it for real.
Exactly
like we can get into it for real.
Exactly
like I'm better than you at that.
Tell them.
But I ain't gonna just be like, oh man, I'm better than you. You sorry at writing something. No, I ain't with that.
I am him.
That's how he is in the group message with the Hoover, man. He don't say nothing when we doing the rankings. He just show up and
you know what's up.
I'm gonna talk my shit in the group.
So you the main one. He the main one over here talking about being humble.
But I put it. I'm hanging on though.
Exactly. You the main one over here talking about being humble, man. But hold on, what AJ? What's being humble, man?
Right. First off, I'm just saying there ain't a soul in here that can guard me.
Listen like you. But I'm talking about like humble, like okay, so I got this. Say I got this new job, and I'm balling. Yeah. And I'm out here flexing on people, like. But at the same time, you gotta like be humble because God bless you with that job.
That's different.
But it's not.
I get what you're saying, though, bro.
It's one and the same. God can take anything away from you.
He can. But I get what Troy's saying, brother. It's kind of the same thing I was saying. Don't put it in people's face. But like he's saying, I'm not gonna bring it to you. I'm not gonna tell you how great I am, how much money I'm making. Yeah. But if you come to me and you challenging what I got going on, I'm gonna talk my
I'm gonna give you stats.
Exactly. I'm gonna give it to you. All right. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna.
It's kind of like him with the drums. Me personally, I didn't know Greg could play the drums.
I did.
I didn't either.
Because Greg been telling me he could play the drums.
But last night I found out Greg could play the drums. I've been knowing he could sing. And last night he reminded me, but it's kind of both sides. I don't want to, like Lamont said, I don't want to go out my way to show you, but if you challenge me, I'm gonna make sure that you know
exactly.
I'm that guy. I am him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and that's the whole point, bro. Like I don't believe in tucking my tail in and walking away. I'm not gonna be the bigger man ever. And nothing.
What if I can say I can run you over? What you gonna do?
That's the thing. So I'm gonna laugh at that. I'm gonna laugh at that. But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's picking your battles, but it's always with me. It's always gonna be a battle. Even if I know I'm gonna lose that battle, it's gonna be a battle. Like if we were saying, y'all see this man jersey back here. If somebody came in and was like, Rolando better than you or whatever, which. I mean, you see the jersey. He went to the NFL. I didn't. Like I said, it's gonna be a battle that. Well, I take that back. I'm wilding. I'm wilding. I'm gonna give Rolando his flowers. But Rolando and Dez Lavelle the only one that's gonna get them flowers from me that came out of Decatur.
DC Shackford?
DC Shackford played defensive end. That's my guy now. He played linebacker in college. He was my role model. He did. He played in college. This is my role model y'all talking about. DT Shackford is the reason I am the person that I am today. He gonna get his flowers off real.
Can I shed light on this? He only played defensive end because a couple people got hurt. I was a sophomore when he was a senior. He played D end because a couple people got hurt. He had no choice.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about at the high school level though. But as far as college goes, like, come on, bro. His record precedes itself. Like, 2-time Chucky Mullins award winner.
So what about Jawan Simpson?
I've never seen a Jawan Simpson stat. No, there's no shade to Jawan. I just never seen a Jawan Simpson stat. So like I said, there's a fight that come with that.
So what about Todd Chancellor?
I don't even know who that is.
I mean, that's cool.
I don't know them, Tyler.
I'm telling you, like, they were there.
As far as Austin High School goes,
Kyle Thibodeau the GOAT.
Kyle Thibodeau is my guy too.
Hey.
But as far as Austin High School goes,
Tibbs, you the GOAT.
As far as Austin High School goes, is DT Shackford, Lamont Crittenden in the conversation?
Next.
What we got next?
Hold on.
What we got next?
He's talking all that. But ask him who started over him in sophomore year.
I was 14 years old.
If he was there, he would have started over.
I was 14.
I was that guy.
I was 14. He was 18. I didn't even have. Never mind. I didn't even have facial hair.
I did.
He did. So okay, but that's fine.
I still don't. But
all right, so let's talk about these 1% athletes, like folks in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
So me and Troy, we play on the team with Rolando, right? Basketball team, right? He's one of those 1%. Like you look out there on the floor and be like, damn, how he do this? Like, he big as hell. He can dunk. He can move. He can do all. Everything. He can shoot. He can do it all. Like,
yeah,
like that 1%. Like, who have y'all seen that's like that? That's actually like that. That you've seen play another sport and just be like,
Rolando.
Dang, that's crazy.
But look, see, are you saying from Decatur? Because I mean, going to college put me around a lot of people like this.
I don't know. Like, it's crazy because Rolando. I've seen this dude pop his hip out of plays, and pop it back in plays, and still hoop. Like, everybody can't do that.
That's different.
Like,
he got to be from the North.
Like, he had knee surgery on Friday. He was working on the pool on Saturday.
I feel like Tyreek Ball can do that though.
On me.
I feel like Tyreek Ball can do that.
Shout out Broski.
Yes, sir. I feel like that's something Tyreek Ball can do. But I mean, when you talk about 1% athletes, like as far as Decatur goes, Rolando definitely. I feel like Biscuit is somebody you look at and he definitely looks like he ain't supposed to be amongst everybody else.
Deontay,
I remember watching Deontay hoop his senior year, and this man was every bit of 400 pounds in a basketball jersey and out there. He don't look like a hooper.
He got a flamethrower too.
And he can hoop. Like bro, you look at him, bro. He not supposed to be able to hoop. He make me mad every time. He too big to be out here hooping.
I think he woke up one day and was just like, I'm finna be slapped, bro.
But he always been athletic. He always been athletic. Yeah. He just was goofy.
Yeah, like he just woke up one day and was like, I'm finna just go crazy, bro.
But that stuff, like that type of stuff, bro, it speaks for itself. Like those people are where they went where they went, or they are where they are for a reason. Asa's another person. Like Asa, athletically, like when you get around Asa, like Asa's not somebody that jumps out on. Like he's not the person you walk in the gym and you look at him and you're like, oh, he must be, that must be Asa. Yeah. He ain't like that. But if you watch Asa, like he athletic, like he an athletic freak. Just watching him move, like it's crazy.
He can play everything.
Same thing with Derek too.
Derek is athletic.
He go to gym and dunk. Like
Derek
what in the
be in
world?
there hooping like, and that's this
Killing folks.
I got a funny story. About Derek. You know what? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna wait till we get Derek on the show to share that story.
Dookie be hooping too.
He
Dookie
do.
Bow.
You sleep, Duke. Hey, Duke be shooting that thing.
Dookie be hooping.
Y'all hoop today?
Yeah.
Ain't tell nobody.
They
Ain't tell nobody.
You come in on the status.
Oh, that was what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, Dookie be hooping. Stop wild.
Dookie Bow.
He better than you.
He is. That's little bro. Shout out, little bro. I don't know. He want me to be humble. Hey, little bro, he want me to be humble. I don't know, little bro.
But I feel like Decatur not big enough of a city to have that big a pool of talent.
It is. We just got 2 high schools.
Hey, if I
We need one high school.
If I was focused on sports,
Here we go. Hey, he was the best middle school running back I've ever seen in my life.
we're not even talking about just. Football,
I'm 2 years older than AJ. I had him so hyped to come to high school.
Bruh.
They thought he was moving miles.
No, listen, I ain't even talking about just football, bro. I'm really a 3-sport athlete. Really 4 because I played soccer 2 days. But
Bro, don't make me tell no AJ stories.
I mean, go ahead. I mean, it is what it is.
I was better than you in baseball to keep it the buck.
He wasn't.
I was.
AJ started his sophomore year at linebacker and quit.
And quit so he could be a hooper. He was
said he
listening to
wanted to
J. Cole,
play-
and he was listening to the warm up. And
shout
I
out
promise
J. Cole,
you,
man.
I promise you, he was listening to J. Cole, bro. And he quit football. He was literally running around the neighborhood with basketballs, dribbling. In the summertime, it's hot. He had the no shirt on. I just got out of football practice. AJ run around the neighborhood with these basketballs because he got hoop dream. He finna be the best basketball player Austin High has ever seen.
Oh God.
And what happened, Troy?
He got that boot. Got kicked off.
Oh my God.
After he bought his warm up suit and everything, and then he didn't get no refund.
Hey, shout out to Coach Garth. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out.
Hey, they sign my check. My check, shut up.
Hey, shout out to Demond, man. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to you, man. You're a great guy.
Nah.
You're a great guy.
I take it back. Come on, fam.
So yeah, I definitely could have been that. I think I could have been that 1% if I was focused.
I agree, bro. Honestly, I do. I really believe that because we all finna say something. Lazy in the weight room, but look like a sculpture. Lazy in the weight room. All he had to do was take it seriously. 1%.
Christian Morris.
No knock, bro. But
That's a knock. I'm out here.
Yeah, wow. What is this, man?
You know, I could have been good if I wouldn't have quit.
Oh yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hey, you look like you could have been.
Y'all talking about stories.
Left tackle.
Listen,
Y'all talking about stories. I swear for God, 7th grade, Coach Weekly had us going through circuits on the field, cleats on. Grant was finna have. He ain't even had hip surgery yet. He was finna have hip surgery. But y'all don't know Grant had hip surgery. My bad, cuz. But look,
right now.
Oh man.
he looked at Coach in his eye. Coach told him to run from station to station. He said, "You got me messed up. I'm not finna run nowhere. My feet hurt, my hip hurt.
My hip was hurt.
Coach said, "You gonna run and get off this field?" He said, "I'm gonna tell you what, you got it. I'm not running nowhere. Good luck to y'all." He said, "Tyler, I'm gonna wait on y'all at the car." And that's exactly what he did. And he was this size in 7th grade, y'all.
So we definitely could have had another 1% on all state left tackle.
Nick Saban missed out.
He really did. I regret that day every day.
No, you don't.
Man.
Cause now we got Codeminted colors.
You right.
Hey, can I say something though? Can I say something real quick? Hey, free Kush man.
Oh, for sure.
Free Kush man.
Shout out to Kush, man. He wrote me the other day, actually, won some beats. But yeah, we're going to get to it.
When his release is, it's gonna be off the chain.
Yeah, free Kush man.
Shout out.
All right, so let's go back.
Yes, sir.
Let's go back to music, man.
All
right.
We gonna get back to talking about. Let's just say these, like Luther Vandross, the Isley Brothers. Why don't we get any more music like that? Can we just not channel that type of energy or what?
It's kind of like what Grant was talking about earlier, man. I really think folks just not going through that no more. Like, man, if you think about Lenny Williams, "Cause I Love You." We all know that song, right? Bro, Lenny Williams literally said and this is how I know this came from the heart. Lenny Williams, he got to the middle of the song, you know, he stopped the song, he started talking. He's like, you know, that's how you know it. That's how you know, bro. He sat there and just told us, bro. He talking about. He said he watched TV till TV went off.
TV don't even off.
You know what I'm saying? He said he went to a house, knocked on the door, but his knocks went unanswered. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff that he went through. This stuff
niggas ain't doing that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This stuff that he really went through. Even if you look at, what's our song, AJ? Confunction.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, my man basically was saying, bro, like, you know, he went over to a house, you know, or no, he called to a house. Nobody was answering the phone or whatever. He basically was saying, I'll walk over there. I just want to see you. That's all he was. I just want to see you. I'll walk over your house just to see you. Y'all gonna walk over somebody's house just to see him?
Hell no.
We know what you doing.
That's how they get baptized.
I want to, hold on.
I ain't walking no
but I feel like it's not cool to have emotions no more.
It's not cool to lay down your jacket so somebody can walk over public.
Right. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. It's not cool to be sensitive no more.
Right.
It ain't.
That's all you
It's not cool to be in love no more.
You gotta be that
Y'all
alpha.
remember Temptations?
Hey, hold on. Who we gonna blame this on? Future.
Yeah.
This Future fault.
Sensational. Hey, y'all remember on the Temptations though? When they was following in the beginning of the movie, they was following the girls home. They was singing Earth Angel. Yeah, they was singing to her. They literally like, well, what if I told y'all?
Man, you get your ass
No, but this is the thing. Y'all my homeboys. Y'all my homeboys. Hey, y'all follow me so I can sing to this girl. Y'all gonna be like, bro, you wildin'. Y'all not gonna do it. Why? But that one was cool back in the day. Like, everybody was sensitive. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, was with the singing.
It was cool to be in love.
Yeah, it was cool to be in love. Like, y'all not gonna follow me. Y'all not gonna follow me while I'm singing to a girl to her house.
I'm behind you, cuz. I follow you.
Man, shut up, bro.
But nah,
Pick this.
I don't want to go ahead,
So
bitch.
check it. Okay, so you said they wouldn't go to their house. They wouldn't go to the girl house to sing with you. Is it, now correct me if I'm wrong. Is it true, or possibly, that some women have lowered their standards of expectation from the man?
You said
no doubt.
Where they just say, okay, I'm willing to take whatever, so you can come at me any kind of way.
Talk to him.
And I'll be all right with it.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Because back then, they were like, listen, you got to pursue me. You got to, like what they call it, court me or whatever.
Coat, like they saying courting.
Yeah,
You got the coat on.
So like most of the time it's a process. Back in the day it would be a process. Like you wouldn't be just like, oh bet, oh a girl pursuing you. It was all like when I was growing up, it was like, okay, the man gotta pursue you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays it's like the girl pursuing, asking you for your snap first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So is it possible that some women have lowered their standard of expectation of what a man's supposed to do?
Well, I think they had no other choice. Cause think about this. Think about this. They only getting from us what we giving them. The 90s really messed it up. Because in the 90s you still had love music, but you also had gangster rap where the B word was prevalent and I can't even say what I want to say, but y'all get what I'm saying.
Gangsta,
Too Loud Crew,
top of your list.
Too Loud Crew and all this.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? So I think like it became less cool to be Keith Sweat and more cool to be Uncle Luke. Yeah, it became more cool to be Uncle Luke. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's what they take from us what we give them. Ain't nobody out here trying to put down their jacket so they can walk over a puddle.
Sleep.
Maybe.
But it's only a few in their light skin.
See, that's why it's hard. That's why it's hard these days to date, bro. It's hard these days to date, bro. They don't want that shit.
But hold on. If what he was saying was true, wouldn't nobody have OnlyFans?
Hold on.
Wait, what?
That's lowering your standards.
Wait, what do you mean?
How is having an OnlyFans not lowering your standards?
I didn't say nobody lowered their standards.
I
was saying they did.
No. I'm piggybacking off what he said. Females these days, and I can't speak because I'm married, but I'm speaking on females in general. I can, but they don't respect themselves.
But why is that?
I can't answer.
Because are we still approaching them on some Earth Angel, Earth thing? We're not doing it no more.
But let me.
It's on some shake that.
No. This is a counter argument. Do men not approach them based off the standards that they give?
Yes. But that's what. But I think
if you on IG in a thong bathing suit every day of the week,
let's talk about it. Let's talk.
How is niggas supposed to approach you?
But this is what I'm saying. I think they women react off emotion. So if
men react off of appearance.
But this is the thing though. If women see that this is what's getting the reaction, then this is what they gonna do. If men are not approaching women in the old fashioned way, let me take you out on a date. Because like what you just said, what's the first thing they ask for? Let me get your snap. Yeah. Why is it not? Can I get your number? Can I take you out? But I'm saying if men not approaching them like that, if men not approaching them, but hold on, if men not approaching them like that, then what are they supposed to do, Tyler?
I'm gonna get free game though. And look, this free game right now.
There is though.
Check it. Let me. Hold on. I saw I'm gonna let you use your point off. This free game. Men respect what they see. We simple. So if I see you on Instagram, I see you on Facebook, and you post a half naked, you doing this, that, and the third on Snapchat, what can I respect? I'm gonna approach you just like what you was showing me.
No, they not.
No,
they not.
Oh God.
A man gonna shoot his shot the way he shoot his shot regardless. He gonna shoot it the way he shoot it regardless.
Talk to me, AJ. Talk to me, AJ.
You gonna shoot it the same way? No, exactly. A man gonna shoot his shot the only way he know how. Do your jumper change?
That's not true.
No, it don't.
That is not true.
Okay, so if you're gonna shoot his shot no matter what, right?
That is not true.
You said if you can see her in a church dress.
Yeah, if you are who you
that is not true.
Y'all heard a few say.
But check, after she get baptized, but check it though. Check it. But what happens though? Okay, so if I see this chick, she dressed, she fine, whatever, and I approach her, and my normal way of approaching her, she don't give me no play. What will I entail then do?
But look, I'm telling you,
I would change how I do it, right?
This is the problem though, is these females nowadays, if you approach them on that kind of time, they look at you as corny.
You're lame ass.
But that's the thing. I think they start off like that now, but it's because of exactly what I was saying. Times have changed, and what we give them is different.
But they do that in the sense, don't call somebody lame, whatnot. When you half naked on the ground, posting like throwing bikinis.
But the cool people don't do that no more. The only ones
do.
No. Everybody's not a Russell Wilson. Only Russell Wilson is Russell Wilson. The cool people,
it's not true, man.
I'm trying to tell you, listen, the ones that still do that, the ones that try to do stuff, and I got names in my head, but I can't mention them on camera. The people who do that, they got left behind because everybody else is on to some different stuff.
It's not true.
I mean, I'm trying to tell you, listen.
Not true.
Listen, a man gonna shoot it the way he gonna shoot it regardless.
No, it's not.
Yes, he is. No. Let me finish. All right. If a woman do not present herself in the OnlyFans way, all right, say she got a regular Instagram or a regular whatever,
her like that.
You gonna step to her the way you want to step to her.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
So you gonna say, let me take you out, let me do this, da. In the old way.
Facts, bro.
But no, okay, in that sense, but I'm not.
If that's you, then you gonna do that. But if it's not you, you not gonna do it.
But it's more people. Like Tyler said, men's jumpers do change. If she have nigga on the ground, I ain't gonna come to her with like, let me take you out.
I get what y'all saying, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying, regardless, if you are that type of dude, you gonna be that type of dude. If you not that type of dude, it don't matter what she got on. You gonna step. You gonna step the way you gonna step.
But my bad. Look,
it's dudes that's gonna step. It's dudes that's gonna step to the girl in the church dress the same way they gonna step to the girl on OnlyFans.
And they got zero.
But see,
both ways though. Both ways. It's ones that's gonna step to them negatively, and it's ones that's gonna try to take them out to dinner. Both ways.
AJ, talk to him.
Why can't a woman go on Instagram?
They do
half naked, and then go back and post something about how niggas
don't respect him.
Yeah, like you know, it don't make sense at all. It don't make sense. It's backwards. Yeah. I mean, look how you. And I was talking to a female about this the other day about how it's a woman empowerment thing. I don't
get that. Me too.
It's the world we live in, though, AJ. Everybody's got a counter to whatever. No matter what, you're gonna be wrong. If you say anything against Lil Nas X, for instance, you homophobic. If you say anything against women, you misogynist. You are.
Hold on. If you support Lil Nas X, we tripping.
But what I'm saying, it's a counter for everything. No matter what, you're gonna be wrong.
It is.
No,
y'all got Twitters.
That's such a. But look, let me say this. That's such a small minority. The media might make it seem like that's the majority of how people feel. That's not true.
What you talking about?
Most people don't feel like that. Most people don't. Most people will not support Lil Nas X and what he just did in his latest video. That's not fact.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about basically saying anything against Lil Nas X makes you homophobic. Him or anybody else that's openly.
He's saying to a small percentage.
But no. You get on Twitter, bro. Like you say anything, they gonna try to cancel you.
But so what though?
Shit, I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. No matter what you say, somebody that's gonna think you wrong. No matter what.
It is. No matter what.
No matter what, you're gonna be wrong to somebody. That's the world we live in now. Like. I don't know. Everything's watered down. Everything's fabricated. Everything's sensitive.
All these women want is money, bro. They want. That's it.
Somebody will cancel you on Twitter for that.
That's fine.
But no, that's what I'm saying, bro. No matter what, no matter how much sense it makes, no matter what you say, no matter how much evidence you got behind whatever you say, somebody gonna cancel you. So the only thing that you can be in this world is yourself.
That's it.
You can tell your truth. And that's it.
Well, if I'm gonna get canceled for telling my truth, then cancel me.
But you're gonna get canceled every time. That's all I'm saying.
But that's what I meant by so what.
But that's all I'm saying. If I got on Twitter right now, I said the sky blue, somebody gonna argue with me that it ain't.
And that's what I meant by it's such a small percentage. The media, social media might make it seem like it's the majority, but that's not true. Most people feel like me and you, but that's not. But they would have you think that, man, if you don't feel like me, you're wrong. That's not true. Most people do not feel like that. If that makes sense.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, somebody can cancel you.
Out of 100% of people, 85% do not agree with Lil Nas X twerking on the devil. I'm sorry, they do not.
I feel like it should be. I feel like 100% shouldn't agree with it.
It definitely should be 100%, but some people freaked out and weird.
Have you watched? I haven't seen the video.
I ain't either, and I'm not watching.
Don't watch it, bro.
Don't watch it, bro. You're gonna be sick to your stomach.
And if you
he was tripping.
Look,
he was wild.
I'm wild.
He was wild, but somebody gonna cancel you because you think that he wild.
Cancel me. I don't care.
But that's what I'm saying.
Listen. This is the thing. This thing. Everybody, like we say, everybody gonna have a different opinion on everything. Like, just like we have male and female folks trying to take it to XYZ, all this other stuff. Like it is with do your thing. I know what I believe in. It's
exactly.
based on yourself.
You can't get caught up in that.
You can't like I don't support it, but I mean I'm not gonna complain. But I ain't gonna sit here and argue with you until I'm blue in the face and try to change your opinion. No, I'm just gonna give my.
You can do what you wanna do without pushing it on me.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that too. But at the same time, like I'm like, bro, like only thing I can do is worry about me because everybody gonna, bro. I'm telling you, the way the direction that the world is headed in right now, and we see it every day.
It's horrible.
It's horrible, bro.
Because, bro, look, this is, and speaking on Lil Nas X, think about how many kids were singing that Old Town Road song.
Yeah, and they want to see what he's dropping next.
And Old Town Road leading straight to hell.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, he wild out. He definitely wild out.
Come on, you know.
Yeah, kids was definitely looking at that, bro. Like that video,
it's evil,
bro. That video is 100% evil. It's worse than anything. Y'all remember the Illuminati craze when we was all thinking Kanye and Jay-Z? This is the worst. That's the worst I've ever seen in my life.
But, and correct me if I'm wrong, did God not give Satan reign over the earth?
Dominion.
So I mean,
this right here, this literally is really like biblical, like everything that's going on. Like there has to be. I mean, this is really the process of it all. I can't really elaborate on it all right now because I would rather open up the word and show the scripture or something. But I'm saying like this right here, like how he made that song, how he attracted all the kids, right? And they were kids with Down's autism was like legit. It went viral. Kids wouldn't even talk, but they started singing this song. How the enemy would legit use like somebody like Lil Nas X to attract kids, and then affect them so they can go out and do it. How many more kids came out being whatever, gay or whatever the case may be, because Lil Nas decided, okay, well I'm gonna do this, and that which made the kids that he attract more comfortable to do what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is really nothing but like, okay. It's a scheme.
He is here for three things:
to steal, kill, and destroy.
That's it. And that's the bottom line.
Steal your kids, destroy your life, and kill you for real.
Ultimately, ultimately, he wants you to go. He wants you to have the same faith as him.
Hey, I seen hide your kids, hide your wife dude, bro. He pulled up to our job, bro. I swear to God, he pulled up in a weak ass trail. I said, bro, is that your boy hide your kids, bro?
You seen in real life?
Like real life. Pulled up to our job.
He from Lincoln Project.
Is it really?
Yeah, a gay dude got the car. You know what I'm saying? With his chick, I don't know. So I just looked at his driver's seat. I said, bro, that can't be him, bro. Nigga got the car, bro. I see it. That's that nigga, bro. But anyways, y'all got a last topic because I got one. I think I got one.
Say it.
Go ahead, shoot.
Since we on the topic, let's talk about women being submissive to their man. Is that too strong?
What do you mean? Speak on it. I don't know what you mean.
No, I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna let Lamont
well,
go.
I definitely got an opinion on it.
Biblically submissive or?
Well, that's the thing.
Like, what is being submissive to your man? What is the true definition to being submissive?
I think there are a lot of women that still believe in it because there are a lot of women who were raised by women who were submissive to their husband, and they feel like that is how it should be. But at the same time, like you got this women empowerment going on and.
Hashtag me too.
All this, yeah, me too, and all this stuff going on, and women feel like, well, why should I be submissive to a man? You see what I'm saying? Like women feel like, okay, it ain't 1955 no more. Like I ain't got to cook, I ain't got to clean, I ain't got to. Y'all heard Cardi B say that?
I think that women have it twisted by what the word submissive actually is.
Exactly.
I think they think that. When they hear submissive,
like I take it to do anything.
Like you need to bow
down. That ain't what we.
Instead of the man reigning over the household.
That's what they put out now to think. Yeah, that ain't it though.
Like we're not saying that you should bow down, but at the end of the day, the man's word should be
the last word.
The last word of the household.
It depends on what it is though.
Like, I mean, that's the thing. I don't know. I feel like it's subjective to each individual. Like, how do you run your house? I feel like, if some things could be asking too much.
Let me ask this then.
Like what?
I mean, what if Mondo said, okay, in my house, lights off at 9 o'clock? Since she be like, okay, that's cool.
What is the point to where a man?
For her though, like I can understand the kid.
Nah, you go sleep.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is it your word? Like,
So
is it what
when should a man be a man and take over?
It's like women. It's like women want a man to be a man
in the household, but like when should a man step in and a woman should just step back? You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like you said it earlier. Women they move and think off of emotion. I don't want to say they don't think logically, but I feel like I don't want to offend nobody, but I feel like my opinion anyway. I feel like a man is in certain situations is able to think a little more clear. Simply because, well, not every man, because I know some men is different, but most men are able to think clearer and more logical because they're not, thinking from an emotional standpoint. That's just me though. I don't know.
It's not.
Well, I don't know, man. I just sold the cars to women, and I'm like, dang, like she owned everything. Like it's almost like not being,
that's what
person, but it's almost like I'm talking to a man because she own everything. Like she know everything. Like she just on her shit. Like she on point.
It's nothing wrong. And I say this from experience. It's nothing wrong with having your lady helping you with things.
Oh, not at all.
Because it's so many things that Haley has schooled me on that I have benefited on in life. But I do know what you're saying about, like, as a man, like, we like to feel in charge. We like to feel like, all right, when I say this the end of it. But it's a two-way street, kind of, and it's within yourself to feel not so prideful to take advice or whatever from your significant other.
Right. If you're wrong, you're wrong.
Right. But at the same time, women are never wrong.
Facts.
That's facts.
Facts.
So are you basically saying, like, no matter what, okay, submissive or not, the man gonna have to take a fall at some point?
You gotta take your lumps, but at the same, don't be afraid to learn from your woman.
Right, exactly.
Well, no, I'm definitely.
It's definitely things that you can learn.
It's a lot. Like
sure.
to be honest, bro, I'm telling the woman really make everything.
They are the backbone.
Yeah, they make everything go the way that it's supposed to go. Like the man. I feel like the man's role. Okay, the man is the structure. He protect. He is the structure. You know, he provides. But I mean, even now, like even the provider role has been kind of because women making money now. You know what I'm saying? This is not. It's not 1975 no more. What up?
I feel like it was. And it's gonna get into a deeper subject, but I feel like it was implemented to divide the household, to make you know. I'm gonna say it for another topic, brother.
No, so you saying the woman can be the head of the household?
Well, no. I feel like that was the plan, is to divide the household, to make the woman.
But let me ask, what does it mean to be head of the household?
I think, in my opinion, if everything goes to whatever you want to call it, the man can be able to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You saying he should like be the final like yay or nay?
If the bills can't get paid, the man should be able to handle it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if something just happens inside your household, the man should be able to, you know.
No doubt. But I can't speak for y'all. How many times has like something going on, or you just need advice on something, and your old lady like, hey, we should move this way, we should do this.
Yeah,
and they be right.
But it's 2021, bro. Like the traditional submissive woman has left the building a long time ago. I mean, if you just look at it, bro, like I don't know, like my mama was a single parent for a long time, and I watched my mama make it happen with 3 kids at 25, so I don't know how she did it. Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like women are much stronger than we are. I mean, you just look at women's mannerisms, they smarter than us, the whole nine. So if we really talking about a household structure, I think the woman only takes a back seat if she truly wants to. And I think that's what it means to be a submissive woman. To sit back, to trust that's exactly what it is. Trusting in your man. Okay. She knows that at the end of the day, I'm probably smarter than him. You know, well, I don't say smarter, but I have better ideas than him. Yeah. But I'm going to trust him to lead this household. And I think that's what it means to be truly submissive.
She just step in when she needs
to. Exactly. She trusting you to take the family where it needs to be. And if she see where we lack at, that's where she come in and she fill in. And I think that's what it means to be a submissive woman in 2021.
Yeah, like that.
You look at it like this, like, okay, so the man is supposed to protect and provide. The woman is to multiply.
I got that 30.
So you got to look at it like this. The woman is to multiply. So I'll say, I was listening to a podcast and a pastor say, if I give my wife a seed, she'll make me a son. Mm-hmm. If I give my wife a house, she'll make it a home.
Yeah.
So you got to understand, it's like this. Like a woman's job is to provide, or not, I wouldn't say provide, 'cause I mean, there's women that do that too, but it's like to multiply things. Like if I come to you, if I come to my wife with a business plan, all right, boom. Because I respect, I know my place. I understand, okay, I got the vision, but you the woman, you can make this thing to a reality. So it all really starts within the man. If I'm confident in myself and I'm confident in my woman, that she gonna make this thing happen. It's gonna be all right because 2 is better than 1.
Yeah, and that's why it's important. That's why it's important when choosing somebody that you choose somebody that can pick up where you lack.
Exactly. And then, like, I was, legit, like, it's real life. Know people that have a vision to do something, but got the wrong partner.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nothing worse than having a vision.
Talk to him, Bishop.
For real.
Come on,
for real. No, you real. That's real.
Vision, got the wrong partner. I know people. I know business people. I know pastors got a heart to do this, but got the wrong first lady. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First lady don't give a darn. Don't want to be a part. Nothing like that. So it's important. Like when you choosing your wife not just for the moment that they're in, but you got different seasons that we're gonna walk through. Right. So I need to make sure if I'm gonna be in this season with you, we cool, we kicking it, we whatever. But then the next season, I'm talking about business. But you still want to stay in this old season. I can't rock with you.
Yeah.
You got. And so when you with somebody like women that's watching this, dudes that's listening to this, when you choosing your spouse, you gotta walk through seasons with them to make sure, because you're not gonna be where you are now 5 years from now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you gotta be confident, you gotta be secure with yourself. Okay, I'm gonna give my wife this home, I'm gonna give my wife this house. I'm gonna give her the keys. She gonna go in there. She gonna decorate it. She gonna make it a home.
Yeah, that's it.
When I'm having relations with my wife, I'm gonna give her. Not after she got baptized, but I'm gonna give her.
Yeah.
That's why I love prayer. No, if I do that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give her a seed. She gonna make me a son. She gonna make me a daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's to multiply. Anything a woman touches multiplies.
Yeah.
And like you said, your mother grew up. You know your mom raised 3 boys. 3 kids. My mom raised 4 boys by herself. Did not have no man running in.
They don't need us. They don't need us.
But she knew how to make. I promise to God, this fired me up. Like legit, she knew how to make a meal out of nothing.
Man, what you gonna look in the refrigerator? You gonna look in the refrigerator and what you see?
Nothing. But your mama pull up cabinets. You know what I'm saying? She gonna look at them cabinets and she gonna make something happen because women can still make it happen.
Yes.
The problem is we even go back to we're talking about like a standard. It starts at home. The women, the mothers are not, the fathers are not setting a standard for how the woman should be treated.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Or the mother nowadays, because this baby's raising babies now.
Yeah.
So it's like they're not setting a standard. So it's really just like, okay, we falling off. You know. But anyway, that's what. You know,
And that's the thing. We should look at relationships not as Batman and Robin, but this is the Justice League. Yeah. We the Avengers. Like we are equal.
Yeah.
And we both like. Whatever I lack, like Robin come, bro, and Robin ain't got nothing for Batman. Like, you know what I'm saying? He really bait. Like, they be kidnapping Robin, all kind of stuff, doing Robin bad, and Batman gotta come save him.
He krilling on Dragon.
Well, that's what exactly. He krilling on Dragon Ball Z. But this is the thing, okay? If I'm Captain America and she Iron Man, you know what I'm saying? I can't do certain stuff.
What you lack,
what I can't do. That's what she there for, and that's exactly what a relationship should be. It shouldn't be hero and sidekick. It should be hero and hero.
Exactly. If you feeling drained, this gonna bless your life. If you feeling drained in a relationship, for real, like you processing things, you feeling drained, you feel like you don't want doing it, you gotta sit back and like reflect. Okay,
analyze.
Legit, like okay, if I'm doing all of this, I gotta find me somebody that's gonna not only push me, but we gonna push each other. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
so people gotta stop settling.
That's the key.
You gotta stop settling because
you gotta stop being complacent and settling for just. I'm just gonna go with, and let's keep it real. I'm just gonna go with the nice pictures on Instagram. I'm trying.
Yeah, she look good. She a pretty face.
But check this out. Because you can be bad and stupid.
Yeah.
You can be bad and not know how to balance a checkbook.
Exactly.
You can be bad and spend all my money.
You pretty, but can you cook? Cause I can't. If I can't cook, can you cook? How we gonna eat?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
You can be pretty, but my house gonna be clean.
Exactly. But that's the thing. Whatever I can't do, can you do it? I mean, you look good.
Exactly.
You nice to look
but
good.
Can you raise kids?
Exactly. Cause I can't change those diapers. Can you?
Right.
I can't change one either.
That's what I'm saying.
If I ain't got no money, can you go out there and make it happen?
We over here looking good. We broke.
So
your looks ain't getting your pay.
So can you take it biblical for us?
Can we take it biblical? You got to break it down a little bit more for that.
What I'm asking, in the word, does it say, like, where this should happen, that should happen?
I think you sent me that one day we was talking to.
I did, but I'm asking you, is there anywhere in the word, scripture, like it says, this is how it should be, like, you know what I'm saying?
Let's see. We've already said like 2 is better than 1. You know, the woman was formed out of Adam's rib. Like, the woman came from the man. If you look at it, let me see how I can break this down.
Adam gave up a rib, so mine better be prime.
Okay, so somebody hit me with this. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Well, you talking about how the woman was made. I mean, the woman completes the man. Honestly,
I feel like that's really just
like. Are you really a great man without a good woman in your corner? You not.
Because what does it say? He that findeth the wife findeth the good thing and findeth favor. Like legit. That's it. That's legit scripture.
Yeah, I'm
like
with you.
He that findeth the wife findeth the good thing and findeth favor in the sight of
God. Slow that down for me. Slow that down.
I got you. He that findeth a wife finds a good thing.
Yep.
And finds favor with God. Meaning my favor really can't be in the fullness. Like I can have favor, But I won't step into the for real fullness and the favor of God until I connect with the right person. So it's important. If we sum the whole thing up with, your connection is important through any walk and aspect of life. In any dynamic, connection is important. You can prosper with the right connection. You can fail with the wrong connection. And that's simple as life.
So let me ask you this. Connection without God is nothing.
It's a waste of time.
Okay.
And God don't bless girlfriend, boyfriend. God bless husband and wife.
Exactly.
Because I want to speak on that too. Because it's been many times me and my grandma had a talk, and she was like, God not gonna bless you for living a certain way.
Right.
Old folks call it shacking up.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's just what it is.
A lot of people make a mistake and feel like because this is happening and that is happening and I'm still doing this, God is blessing me. I believe that's God's grace that covers you. Because grace is really unearned favor. Unearned, like it's something that I didn't deserve.
He's showing you mercy.
Exactly. And give you an opportunity to get it right. You know what I'm saying? Because if he was we understand we serve a just God and there's grace and then there's truth. So you have to decipher between the two and said, okay, I even though I do this, that does not give me a license to continue to do what I do when I know it's wrong. And so God doesn't bless like, oh, well, me and my girl, we doing this, we doing that, and we shacking up or whatever. No, if you really want, like you can be good, you can be all right, you can be making it, but I don't want to just make it, I want to prosper. So it's like, when I not want to prosper with the right connection with my wife, a husband and a wife, you find favor. When you connect with legit good people, when you connect with your wife, you connect with your husband, you find favor. You know what I'm saying? You step into a whole nother realm of just living or existing to like living life to the highest level. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey man,
hey, that's Grantland Steele for you, and this is Master Talk.
Bishop Steele.
And we gonna leave y'all with this: find you a good woman. Don't settle.
Don't settle.
No late. Hey, women and men, don't settle for no lazy man, no lazy woman. You gotta find somebody got some oomph about themselves.
Yes, sir. And go listen to that Coat of Many Colors.
Yes, sir.
Make sure y'all go get that.
Coat of Many Colors on Apple Music, on Spotify, everywhere. YouTube.
All that.
Go get that.
Go get it.
This is Master Talk once again.
Yes, sir.